Okay, greetings and welcome. Ngiyanamukela to question 7. So, sesizoqala ke trigonometry, okay? And this section has to do with trigonometry in a diagram, and then 7.2 siyabona ke ukuthi it's actually a simplification. All right. So, 7.1 again is going to be trigonometry in a diagram, and so qala nje by quickly analyzing this question. So we're given that cos 40 degrees is equal to t. So without using a calculator, determine each of the following in terms of t. Okay, so the first thing to do here is to actually make use of this data, okay, to actually determine x, y, no r respectively. So once you have all those three, then only you can start expanding and answering your questions. Okay, sazi ukuthi ke ayikho into esingakhona ukuyiqala without a diagram, okay, because diagram is a guide when it comes to when it comes to answering our questions la below. Okay, so siyatshelakala ke la ukuthi sino cos 40 degrees, okay, elingana nobani no t. Siyazi ke thina ukuthi t mayimele basically u-t over 1, okay, because u5 mayimele u5 over 1, 10 mayimele u10 over 1, so it means u-t mayimele u-t over 1. So since siyazi ke thina ukuthi u-cos by definition in terms of x, y and r, okay, u-x over r, okay, should sesinga conclude ke la ukuthi u-t wethu umele u-x bese ukuthi u1 wethu umele bani, umele u-r. Ngokunjalo ke futhi if we can define ilontuzane u-cos in terms of SOHCAHTOA, singasho ukuthi u-t over 1 uyi-representation ka-adjacent over the hypotenuse side in relative to u-angle 40 wethu. All right. Okay, cool. So as you can see, the first thing and most important thing is to draw our diagram, okay? Because ukuphendula imibuzo becomes super easy once you have your diagram. So siyabona ke thina ukuthi u-cos 40 ulingana no t. So it means since elingana no t, it means u-cos u-positive here, because it means for u-positive fanele ube no positive over positive. And then siyazi ukuthi u-r wethu okanye hypotenuse yethu is always a positive figure, so it means no t wethu or positive. Siyakhumbula ukuthi u-t umele u-x, okay, and then for u-cos ke siyazi ukuthi u-cos u-positive kwi-first quadrant na kwi-fourth quadrant, okay. So but ngizoselecta ke i-first quadrant because asinikezwe restriction to basically help us and guide us ukuthi iyiphi le quadrant ekukhulunywa ngayo. So I'm just gonna quickly draw a diagram yethu in our first quadrant, okay. So I'm gonna draw my beautiful triangle over there, okay, because siyazi ukuthi ke trigonometry in a Cartesian plane, it actually involves your beautiful triangle ukuthi itholakala in your Cartesian plane, okay. So I've got our cos 40. So ngijwayelekile ke lo 40 ujwayele ukurepresenta u-theta, but in this case u-40, so it means ile angle esuke lapha yana vele eyubani, eyu-40 degrees, okay, right, cool. So batheni ke bathe u-cos of 40 ulingana no t over 1, okay, phecelezi adjacent over hypotenuse or x over r. So siyabona ukuthi ke our adjacent side or our x is actually le component le ewu x respectively. So siyabona ke should last izoba no t, okay, and then our radius or our hypotenuse is actually equals to 1, okay, right, cool. So in terms of ukugcwalisa ke our entire triangle, I do recommend that we do that, okay, because sometimes you will find yourself having to actually reduce using another angle besides u40 lo esimnikeziwe la, okay. So in other words, uma ngabe uno 90 ke la, uno 40 la, we can therefore calculate le angle leyana. Why? Because the sum of the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees, right? So mesino 90 la simhlanganisa no 40 ubani loyo, that's basically 130. So sesishoda ngobani ukuthi sibe no 180, sesishoda ngo50. So therefore leya angle lapha yani ubani u50 degrees, okay. So umuthanda ubungayibala ngokuthi uthi 90, okay, plus this angle there ka 40 plus our unknown angle Muwahlanganisa wonke asikhiphela bani 180. Then muba transpose bonke labo bayisa ngale, your unknown angle will be equals to 180 ususa u90 ususa bani ususa 40. So therefore musubtract yonke le yanto lana uzothola your unknown angle being equals to 50 degrees. So once we have all our angles, then let us fill in all our sides. So sakhumbula ukuthi mesino T la sino 1 la, you can easily calculate the side here, okay? Making use of your Pythagoras theorem, okay? So siyazi Pythagoras theorem yethu ithi u-x squared mesimhlanganise no-y squared usikhiphela bani u-r squared, okay? But in this case siyabona ukuthi sifuna bantina, sifuna our y component or sifuna y squared. So we need to make y way to our subject of the formula. So in other words, sizoba no y squared elingana nobani, elingana no r squared sisusa bani, sisusa ubani, sisusa bani, sisusa u-x squared, okay? Then it's important to remember ukuthi asifuna y squared thina, asifuna y kuphela. So to get rid of that square root sign, we can apply root sign this side, apply root sign over there, bese siba no y elingana nobani, no square root of r squared minus x squared. Okay, so therefore our y is equal to square root of, then r wethu siyazi ukuthi ubani u1, so soba no 1 all squared minus, then x wethu siyamazi ukuthi ubani u-t, therefore soba no t all squared. Then I find the answer ka y that y is equal to square root of 1 minus t squared, okay?